Jay Coffee Talk, man. We got to get into this. Tough loss. I'm going to break it all down, man. But real quick before I get into the Bills Titans discussion, it's going to be a rough one. Let's talk about one thing, get that out the way that I want to mention. LeVeon Bell released by the Jets. Things have definitely, it's rough in New York. We're talking about this is a rough game for the Bills. It's a mess in New York. The whole franchise is a mess. Things haven't worked with LeVeon Bell. We had already heard they were going to seek a trade. He wanted up out of there. He's done in New York. Well, they just decided to release him. So someone definitely is going to claim Bell off waivers, in my opinion, right? Like, you guys get in the comments. I mean, we can't really... Well, I mean, I guess we can speculate the waiver wire. Let me know what you guys think about that, if that's a big deal to you, where Bell will end up. But let's talk about this Bills game, man. Ugly game, flat out. Like, it is what it is, but I will say this. I'm not concerned. Okay, I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, the Bills, because I always say, you know how it is with the Bills. A lot of people, we never get the props we deserve. People just kind of in general love to shit on Buffalo. And, we started getting some props. So I wonder if the narrative now is going to, like, people are going to be saying, oh, the Bills got exposed. They're not that good, or things of that nature. I still feel like we are a great football team. I'm not concerned, like I said, that this team is going to crumble or fall apart. I feel like we can and will bounce back. But what I am concerned about, what I will say, things that I'm concerned is defensively. It's, we've had some struggles in the past couple games, and we definitely did tonight. Not getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. Getting gutted against the run. A lot of things that need to be addressed defensively. That's my, big concern. That's what I'm actually really concerned about with my Bills. We are a way better team than we played today. And, our character actually has been to hang in there and fight and be mentally strong. And I think we'll go back out versus KC, definitely was being slated by a lot of people, myself included, as the game of the season leading up to that point. Now, we're both 4-1. Everyone out there, let me know what you guys think about the KC game, but I think we'll bounce back, but I'm concerned about that defense. Real quick, one of my subscribers, Alias, I've been telling him all week my Bills were going to join his Seattle Seahawks in the 5-0 gang. We didn't do it. Hats off to you, Seahawks in that 5-0 gang. But now let's break this game down. Let's talk about it, man. It's definitely an ugly game. I'm kind of demotivated to really, put this video together. It's a little bit of work throwing these blogs together. I'm definitely demotivated, but I got to come in and talk about this. You know what I mean? I'm all about sportsmanship. Titans got a W. Congrats to the Titans, all the Titans fans out there. If you guys see a clip, one of the different, images or videos popping up on the screen, you'll see Lewin talking his shit going into the locker room. He was pumped about this win. If you guys remember last year, he had a lot of social media, Twitter beef going back and forth with, I don't know if it was Phillips and Shaq Lawson leading up to the game. I can't remember, but, the Bills, we ended up winning last year, and he kind of humbled himself on Twitter. As we know, that's just kind of this guy's character, who he is, Lewin. And so, he's really feeling this win. It is what it is. But, man, it was ugly. Right off the rip, Josh Allen, who has been outstanding this season, threw a pick right out the gate to start the game off, opening drive. And it was a bad pass, man. It was a bad pass. And, over the season, we've really came out and established good momentum, put points up and got things going. We didn't do that today. When we have gotten behind this season, we fought back. Like I said, part of this team's character is to stay in the game, to stay mentally strong. And we just kept shooting ourselves in the foot today. And it was nuts because at one point in time, we're still in the game. Allen's driving. This is leading into the second interception. Allen's driving, engineering a nice drive. Beasley, Diggs. We get down there, and he just throws another bad pass. It feels like, it doesn't just feel like it. You can check out the stats and everything. Allen is running way less, and I know a lot of Bills fans or just fans in general, always when it comes to the mobile quarterbacks, people want to see them run less. But with Allen, man, that's a big part of his game, and I'd like to see him take off and run more. It is what it is, but that was just a bad throw. We shot ourselves in the foot there. And then after that, they go down the field. He runs that interception back way into Buffalo territory, which, what in the F was going on there? Did everyone see that? That looked like backyard football or something. Like, I thought Butler was going down, then he's up, he's running this way, he's running that way. Next thing you know, they're all the way in Buffalo territory. And then our defense bails us out. Was going to bail us out, goes to hold us to 3, and then a bad penalty, a roughing the passer, and they capitalize off that. That's what I mean. We shot ourselves in the foot over and over. Ridiculous amount of neutral zone infractions, offsides, everything. It was a mess. There were so many penalties. Another big part in the game where we shot ourselves in the foot, punting from our own territory. Bajorquez hit a beautiful punt. I believe it was a 70-yard punt. After that, the Titans on the return get a penalty. And, it looked like we were going to be giving them great field positioning, and we put them deep in their own territory, and they march down the field and get 7 on us. It was ugly. Just too many bad mistakes. And like I said, the character that the Bills and Josh Allen have had to hang in there and not get down, they showed glimpses of that today, like on that drive and on other situations, but then we just shit the bed and made horrible mistakes. Leading into halftime, the numbers were about even. Statistically, it wasn't like, offensively and things like that, the numbers weren't ridiculously different. It was just mistakes. But when I say all this, I'm not just saying like we gave the game away at all. That's not what I mean. Tennessee played a hell of a game. Tannehill was moving around out there. I was surprised. I thought that late touchdown was coming back on a forward lateral. It is what it is. The Henry stiff arm on Josh Norman was getting memed, going viral on the internet, on Twitter and everything. Like I said, we played an ugly game. We played a sloppy, horrible game. You can't do that. But at the same time, I'm not taking away anything from the Titans. They put together a great game plan. They executed well. A.J. Brown, 7 receptions, 82 yards, a touchdown. Henry had 2 touchdowns. I want to say he had like 50-something rushing yards. Tannehill, 21 of 28, 195 yards, 3 touchdowns. On the Bills, Allen, 26 of 41, 263 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Diggs had 106 receiving yards, 10 receptions. Gabriel Davis and Cole, had 5 and 6 receptions respectively. But we had no follow-through out there. We really didn't. Whether you're a Bills fan or an NFL fan, get in the comments. Let me know if you watched the game. But like I said, what you thought of everything, your take. But like I said, I'm not concerned. I think we can bounce back from this. Defensively, we really got to get it together. Good teams play bad games sometimes, right? You got to bounce back from it. You can't let it eat you up. Who remembers in the 2003 season, opening day, Buffalo Bills, we shut out the eventual Super Bowl champions, New England Patriots, 31-0. Good teams can be a lopsided game sometimes out there. You got to bounce back from it, like I keep saying. It is what it is. I'm not really going to mention too much about all the BS with the games, with the delays, the VIRUS, the way it affected the game. It sucked not having Trey White and John Brown out there. But I'm not going to go on too much about that and make excuses and everything. Some of the way the week went down with all these complications, it did suck. I've talked about it on social media, but you got to go out there and win the game. We didn't do it. It'll be interesting to see what Josh Allen and the Bills do out there against KC. The Titans, like I said, played a great game. The announcers were going on and on about how, the team hadn't got to work together with everything that went on. They were praising the Titans. Let me know what your guys' take on that. Do you guys think the extra rest really was great for them? What do you think about all that? But it's wild with the Titans. Like, get in the comments, everyone. Let me know what you guys think about this team. We know what they did last year, went deep into the playoffs. I was surprised by it. I really was. Knocked off the Patriots. I didn't even necessarily think they were a playoff team last year. I mean, it's interesting the way they play. They find ways to win. There's a lot of games on paper where you look at it and I don't know, you know what I mean? They shock me a little bit. It's a strange dynamic they got going on out there. It's wild to see Tannehill have the success he's having with the Titans. I thought his career was pretty much like he was washed. But, leading into the playoffs last year, Tannehill brought this second life to his career, revitalized his career. So let me know what everyone thinks about the Titans. But like I said, guys, I just wanted to hop on here and give some commentary as always. Anyone new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. More importantly, join the discussion. I cover a lot of different topics on this channel. So, it's all about hearing what the people got to say. You can hit the bell to personalized, or you can just hit the bell on all, like I said, because I cover a vast amount of content, different topics. But make sure to subscribe. Help me grow the platform. It really was tough making this video, though. This is not what we thought was going to happen out there. I don't think a Titan fan is going to say, even though, like I said, I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who are going to want to shit on the Bills and Allen, as how I brought up numerous times. The Allen haters are, still out there. They've been waiting to pounce. So I'm sure, I'm going to get people talking some shit, but I don't think deep down any Titans fan, I'm not saying they didn't think that they could win, but I don't think any of them saw in the game going down in this fashion, a lopsided win like this. But I'm ending this video, guys. Took a lot, like I said, took a lot out of me, man. This is just a rough one. So let's talk about it. Go Bills. I think we can bounce back. And also the LeVeon Bell situation. Share your thoughts on that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out of here.